Yeah, hey, so why don't you hit us with a question now?
Okay, this question comes from Reddit user the Banana Man 275. The question
Mm-hmm.
is, can I make the back of my hands dry enough to start a fire? It sounds like a cool party trick.
Dry enough?
Dry enough, yeah.
I'm gonna break it to you just out of not personal experience, but a lot of friends who I think are really gross. Sorry. Like people's hands get real dry.
Yeah.
I don't. I use moisturizer every day.
Mm.
I lotion my
Nice plug.
face and I always have a little extra after moisturizing my face, and so it goes on the hands. But that's a weird effeminate comment, but what I'm trying to say is I have friends of mine, their hands are cracked all the time, and then they just have bloody outside of their hands. So you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna think it's a cool party trick until you're just rubbing your bloody hands together, and people are gonna get very scared, and you won't be invited to the next party.
Hey, you
So it
guys
will
want to see
be
this cool party trick? Starts rubbing hands together. Oh man,
bleeding
just blood
profusely.
again.
Oh, and just blood
I
again. No
swear, I looked it
fire.
up. I looked it up once, and it started a fire. I promise. And they're just looking at you like, how is either of those outcomes a good one?
Yeah.
All right, I feel like the blood is better than if you set your hands on fire, because if you set your hands on fire, you'd be like, neat, huh? Oh no, now my hands are on fire.
This is gonna be an obscure question to ask you, but do you remember Watsky, Chicago rapper, who
Mm-hmm.
had the
Mm-hmm.
music video
Mm-hmm.
of his 2014 song "Whoa Whoa Whoa"? And in that music video, his hand was on fire.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like that was super cool. But when I saw that, I actually got anxiety out of the idea of what if whatever he was doing to keep himself from actually burning because it was real, like
Mm-hmm.
didn't end up working. Like my hand is the thing that I am most. My hands are probably the thing that I am most self-conscious about really damaging as you are also a piano player.
Yeah, but I'm more concerned about damaging my teeth. God knows what would happen if that
That
happened.
would really suck. You have
Mm-hmm.
nice teeth. You have a beautiful smile.
Okay, fuck you. Move on.
But man, I'm sure you do a really good job playing piano right now, Zane.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah, I mean, just the idea of a man sitting down in like some sort of rave situation. You can see some people snorting something on a mirror like 30 feet behind him, and he's a little bit of an outcast, and he's wearing a hoodie, and you see he rolls up his sleeve and he goes, "Hey, check it out, everybody!" And he starts vigorously rubbing the back of his hands. If you start the fire, you're still not a good guy. It's not like, dude, remember when he started that house fire with 60 people crammed inside the home? 28 survived, like
If you leave that situation, you're like, yeah, man, sick night.
that was a night to remember. Yeah, I mean, it's a really cool trick once, and that's what I'm gonna remind you. It's a really cool trick once. Also, the blood. I mean, right crowd, that'd be a cool trick once too. I think.
Speaking of cool trick once, did you know that we've done the set your hand on fire thing for a sketch before, Will?
Have you or
Mm-hmm.
have we? What are you
No,
saying?
not us. Sorry.
I don't remember it.
But Andy and I. So
Set your hand on fire.
people that don't know Andy that well, he's been in a lot of my comedy sketches. Best way to describe him: blonde hair, glasses. He's in all the A and Z shorts. He makes the g noise a lot. So in the sketch Campfire Anonymous, we're all saying blah blah blah, roasted marshmallows, whatnot, even though we're not really supposed to because we're there for anonymous campfire usage. Um, I'm cooking a marshmallow over the fire. Fire burns the marshmallow. I ask Andy, "Hey, is this okay?" He touches it with his hand. His hand bursts into flames. He just starts shaking it off, and he's like, "Yeah, it's pretty good." And then that's the whole bit with his hand being on fire. There's even an outtake where we do it a first time, where his hand doesn't go out for a long time, and we're like, "Oh shit, it's not going out." And then he gets it out, and we're just like, "Dang, dude." The secret to doing that, apparently, if you cover your hand in hand sanitizer, and
No way.
I'm not suggesting to this man that he do
No,
this,
gosh, this is a terrible.
but
Okay,
like you can do
for the
this.
kids at home, do not cover your hand in sanitizer
Just
and
letting you know.
light it on
No, I think it's better actually to mention it so that he's like, all right, at
so
least
that
I'm
you
doing
know
this
that you
because
shouldn't.
like there's like a layer between my hand and whatnot instead of just setting my hand on fire.
Okay, I was trying to think, did you like do like some sort of special effects, but you actually set his hand on
Yeah,
fire.
it's if you cover your hand in hand sanitizer,
What?
you can light because it lights the hand sanitizer on fire, and like you can shake it off, and it doesn't light your hand on fire. Like
Are
it
you
doesn't
kidding?
burn you. Yeah, at all. It's like it's obviously risky because if you don't shake it off, then yeah, it'll start to burn you. But like it's like if it stayed for about 5 seconds, you'd be like, oh, that's getting hot. But like if you just let your hand on fire and then shake it off, you're good.
That I literally just learned something in this moment. So new parlor trick for the adrenaline junkies out there. Don't actually do this, but you could put a lot of hand sanitizer on your hand. Just drench that sucker. And you're gonna have to walk into a group of people. There's gonna be a circle talking, and they all know each other, and you don't know them. And you're gonna say, "Excuse me," and you're gonna walk into the middle of the circle, and it's gonna get quiet as you take out a very large bottle of hand sanitizer from your, your kavu, and you start just pumping over and over again onto your hand before you take out a lighter, and you're gonna get a couple gasps, but you're gonna start waving it around, and it's again another really cool trick that happens once. But that might, weirdly enough, answer your question.